So I don't know if y'all heard about this, but a 36-year-old man was arrested for allegedly going on, well, I can't say allegedly, girl, it was footage. He went on that school bus and instructed his daughter, 6-year-old, to fight the 7-year-old girl who apparently had been bullying her. Now, a lot of people are really upset about this because, one, we didn't even know that people can just hop on a school bus like this and just do whatever to their kids. But also, two, a lot of people have come forth to talk about their experiences with bullying and everything like this. And the people are like, girl, well, back in the 90s, it's not the same. And people were just doing this, that, and the third, and kids are so sensitive. I want to just add this right here, right now, y'all. There are so many touch points that we have in 2025 for a child to be bullied. Okay. Not only the schools, but we're talking about online. We're talking about social media. We're talking about in gaming spaces. We're talking about everything virtual. Like these kids are literally being harassed to a whole new level that I feel like, oh, it's not like this in the 90s. And like, girl, no, it's a different time. We are living in a new age, y'all. Okay. Then another piece of this is they arrested the guy. Okay, cool. He was wrong. If y'all seen the footage, girl, I ain't even gonna put it here because it's still a child involved. Like, at some point, the legislators, the educators, and the parents need to do something about bullying. I don't think that we really have serious enough conversations about the impacts that bullying really have on these kids to the point where a lot of parents are like, girl, I'm just opting. We're just gonna homeschool. We're just gonna homeschool. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is a real issue and a real thing. To the point where this man, this grown ass man, the only thing that he felt like he could do was go up there and instruct his baby girl to be like, girl, get your lick back. Because the educators just sit by, they don't do nothing. The school aides sit by and they don't do nothing. And then when we have these moments like this, it's like, oh, we have to model proper behavior. But you got to understand, like, these parents are at home saying whatever, or doing nothing with these kids. And they're going to school and they're terrorizing each other. So I feel like as a collective, the millennials, we're doing it differently. Girl, teach your kids to be kind. All right, we're not going to be tolerating bullying and doing everything like this, but we really need to have the conversation on a legal level because at the end of the day, we're responsible for our children. And if we implement things in a real serious way, I feel like we can have some real change, period. And while we are expecting the politicians and the legislators to come out and talk about, the taxes of the town, we need to really kind of hold their feet to the fire and talk about how we're going to deal with like certain things like the infrastructure. Because if, your kid goes out and breaks something in the neighborhood, we automatically know like the parent is responsible for it, right? I don't know if we need to see it at a legislation level or if we need to see it just with the educators or whatever the case, but something needs to be done because ultimately the only recourse that a parent has to protect their child is to remove their child from the school. How does that make sense? Now, I want to talk a little bit about the guy. He's a Missouri father. He's 36 year old. So he fits the bill, girl. He's only 36 years old. And the little girl, the 6 year old, is wailing on the girl. Like they've been practicing. He said, no, do it like I told you. Do it how I'm going to practice it. And that is just obviously coming from frustration. She probably came home and things are in her hair and all types of stuff. And then also, too, keep in mind, bullying is not always like the physical aspect. It's the mental piece that these kids are up against. You feel what I'm saying? It's the mental weight that these children just suffer with and suffer through. You feel what I'm saying? How y'all talking about, oh yeah, and it's pro-life and this and the third, and these kids just have this fucked up ass quality of life. And it's like, oh, well, just do it like we did. No, like y'all can't sit up here and say, oh, mental health matters and self-care this and self-care that. But, be promoting a whole bunch of violence and negativity in the house. And then these kids go to school and it's like, oh, well, as long as it ain't my kid. Like, that's not the mindset to have, y'all. Use your common sense, in the words of Robert Kelly. It's just not adding up. I feel like everybody's like, talking about the daddy. Well, make sure you show when a little girl was, beating her up or whatever the case may be. It's not even about that, y'all. Like, I feel like at this point, we need to start having real conversations because it's low key giving an epidemic. Okay, we already suffered through the P word. Now let's start addressing the other thing. Like, I know I can't be the only one that feel that way.